Boom! What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Armament Factory with yours truly, Big Luch, here again with another watch along. That's right. Guess who's playing again? The greatest team of all time, the best team in the world, the greatest team in the world. Anyway, Arsenal is playing tonight again. This time it's the Carabao Cup. This time it's the Carabao Cup quarterfinal, and we're facing last year's FA Cup winners. So a team that knows how to go on a cup run. Crystal Palace FC, a very, very good team that is led by a very, very good manager. Right, so Mr. Glasner is leading out his team today at the Emirates against the top of the table, both domestically and in Europe. So Arsenal's hit a bit of dip in form, so has Crystal Palace. We both not really firing on all cylinders, as you can say. But let's have a look at the lineup and let's see who's playing to find out. Maybe we can see what kind of game this is going to be. Right, so if we look at the Arsenal lineup, because Arsenal's playing at home, they're playing their normal 4-3-3. However, today, so far, from what I can see of the line, I don't know if sometimes Mikel Arteta changes it last minute and swaps people around or whatever, but this is what it's looking like right now. So we've got Kepa in goal rather than David Raya. That gives David Raya a break as he's been playing every single game this season, pretty much, other than the Carabao Cup games, if I'm not mistaken. So Kepa in goal. Then we're going to have Timber, Saliba, Calafiori, and Miles Lewis Skelly as the back four. Now, this is very interesting because obviously Ricardo Calafiori usually plays as a left back. Him and Miles Lewis Skelly kind of swap around and rotate between them. Mainly, obviously, Ricardo Calafiori, as Miles Lewis Skelly is much younger and less experienced than Calafiori, but both exceptionally well as left back. However, today Mikel Arteta has chosen to partner Calafiori with Saliba rather than Hikapié and Saliba like the last Premier League game against Everton. Now, I'm not sure if we've seen this combination yet, this partnership. I'm sure I have seen Calafiori play as a centre back for Arsenal before. I'm not remembering whether it was with Gabriel or whether it was with Saliba or with somebody else. But it'll be interesting to see how Saliba and Calafiori do, and obviously Timber in his usual right back position. I'm pretty sure that's because Ben White's injured. Otherwise, probably more than likely Ben White would have played this game. Midfield is interesting. Eberici Eze facing his former team. So he's played them already this season in the Premier League, and I'm pretty sure he got the goal against Crystal Palace when we won 1-0. I'm pretty sure he scored a goal against his former team, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me if that's wrong. But Eze is playing against Crystal Palace. He's on the right-hand side of the midfield. Christian Norgard is in the center today instead of Odegaard, instead of Declan Rice, or instead of Zubamendi. So Norgard's at the center and Mikel Merino's on the left-hand side of midfield. So Eze, Norgard, Merino make up the three in midfield. Then the three attackers, this is looking good. Now, this is interesting. The midfield is not as interesting as the back four and the front three, I'll be honest, although the game is about to start. Let me run through this quickly. So Madueke on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Gabriel Jesus up front. We have never seen these three play together yet, especially in these positions. So this is going to be very interesting to see if they're going to combine with each other very well. Madueke is obviously very hungry. Jesus is very hungry, having come back from a long-term injury. He's raring to go. He's firing at all cylinders, even though the team as a whole is not. And Martinelli, as you know, is coming back into his form a little bit. We've been seeing him coming off the bench and scoring, sometimes starting and scoring. But let's see how he does in this game. Now, quickly, let's run through the lineup for Crystal Palace. So they're playing what looks like a 3-4-2-1. But that more than likely will become a 5-3-1-1 or a 5-4-2. Sorry, 5-3-2. No, how is he going to play this? Yeah, so more than likely it'll turn into a 5-4-1. Anyway, quickly, so Benitez in goal, Canvo, Lacroix, and Gahey at the back. Richards, Lerma, Wharton, and Mitchell in midfield. Pino and Nketiah, former Arsenal player, Eddie Nketiah in the lineup, playing on the right hand side. Um, of the attacking forwards, I should say. So Nketiah on the right, Pino on the left, and Mateta, obviously, the number 9 up front with the Thierry Henry number 14. Maybe he's indicating that he would like to come and play for the Arsenal with the same number rather than Gyökeres. Maybe we should have bought Mateta instead of Gyökeres. The French connection, the number 14 he's wearing, and he's an excellent striker. So maybe that should have been the option. I did want to start this stream a little bit early because there was some things I wanted to talk about. There is something I'm a bit worried about, to be honest, and I wanted to see if anybody else was worried about this. But I'm seeing this kind of like tension or kind of uncomfortability between Saka and Gyökeres, and I'm not sure why. And that whole situation with the penalty the other day, the fact that Odegaard decided to just grab the ball and pretend. I felt like he was pretending that he was. I felt like this was all a bit of a setup. So, and I don't know if this was between just Gyökeres and Odegaard, or this was maybe Gyökeres, Odegaard, and Arteta. Um, I'm not sure whether or Arteta just went up to um, Odegaard separately and went up to Gyökeres separately to tell them like, okay, do this if this happens and whatever, blah blah blah. I don't know. I saw speculation, by the way. It's all me in my own head and everything. Like, there's no basis to anything. It's just from what I'm seeing. Um, but I do feel like there's a bit of needle or uncomfortability between the two, and that's probably why that whole situation occurred. I've never seen that before, especially not at the Arsenal, um, where a player takes the ball, especially captain, takes the ball, goes to the middle, is about to shoot it, but then somehow the striker just says, "Oh, you know what? What do you think about me taking it? Or what should I take it? Or can I take it?" Like, whatever the question was, is very strange. It happened in the way, and for him to just look to the side and be like, "Oh yeah, that's what you want to do? Yeah, okay. Here's the ball. Go for it." I've never seen that before in my life. I've seen players give the ball to their teammates. I've seen players fight over the ball. That particular situation, I don't remember one like that. Um, so that's one I felt like Odegaard on purposely took the ball before Saka was able to take it. Obviously, Saka, vice captain, star boy, Mr. Arsenal as well. He's one of our own, so he probably has that um, part of him where he thinks, you know what, yeah, I'm the penalty taker. I'm the one that's going to take the penalties. Because Arsenal always play 4-3-3. So although, yeah, Gyökeres is an out and out type of striker and he goes through the middle, but all three of them at the front are attackers, and all three should be able to take penalties and whatever. So when that situation happened, I was like, right, okay, this is a bit strange. Then I saw an interview. Um, I forgot I forgot what outlet it was with or what media broadcasters it was with, but um, one of them where they had them together, and I believe it was an international one, or it might have been one of the more recent broadcasters that have come out because um, the person interviewing them was what sounded like either Spanish or Italian. It wasn't an English person interviewing them, so I know it wasn't one of the national broadcasters or anything like that. But anyway, so somebody was interviewing them, and there was this very awkwardness between. Usually, teammates when they go together, it's all like smiles, laughing, joking, kind of like um, in the mood. Right, guys, I'm going to finish it, but the game is about to start. So Eze is in the center circle. Arsenal's kicking right to left. Arsenal's starting the kickoff. So let's go quarterfinal Carabao Cup. Let me just start the game. There we go. Started. Right. So there was a very awkward, like awkwardness between those two, Gyökeres and Saka. Like they wasn't comfortable being there together. next to each other. They didn't even make no eye contact. Saka just kept on looking away, this way, that way. So you didn't see that camaraderie between those two. And now that made me think and look at the situation earlier in a different light. Because could it be that Saka felt that? He felt like, wait, hold on, Odegaard, my captain, the person I've been with for such a long time, throwing for the Arsenal. He is kind of forcing this or enforcing this in a sense. Oh, we've got somebody in the chat. Hold on, guys. I can't see the chat. Sorry. Hey, Peakster's in the house. I'm good, my brother. How are you, Peakster? It has been a while, my friend. I've been asking about you. Um, but yeah, sorry. I'm just. Hold on. Madweke on the right hand side now. Madweke coming in by the byline, crosses it in. It's funny that Gyökeres is not playing in this game actually, because he probably this game would have been good for him as well. But Gabriel Jesus does deserve to start. I'll be honest. But as I was saying, so yeah, so there was no eye contact between them. They were very uncomfortable standing next to each other. Um, didn't say anything together. And like I said, usually when you see two teammates that go up together, both had a good game, for example, that go up and speak at the post match interviewers and interviews, whatever, they always seem much more alive and bubbly and happy, regardless of how the game played out. As long as they got the 3 points, it doesn't really matter. But the fact that they were very uncomfortable standing next to each other and they were very uncomfortable talking and they didn't make eye contact and they didn't look at each other or anything like that made me believe that, okay, there is finally something cracking in the Arsenal dressing room. I feel like there's something happening there, which I'm really not happy about. It has worried me, and I feel like maybe that's also been part of. I know we've had a lot of injuries, but that's also been part of the drop in form. Because like it's just not the right time to be having these issues. But I might be wrong, and I might be just talking riffraff. But I can only go according to what I'm seeing and the body language I'm reading. And oh, here we go. Martinelli. 1 second, Peaks. I'm coming. Madweke shoots. But the Crystal Palace goalkeeper saves it. It was a weak shot, to be honest, from Madweke. But it was a great piece of play. Was it Urian Timber first got it? No, it was Madweke that got it. Played it Jesus. Then got it back eventually, but not from Jesus. But it looks like Arsenal are going for it all out. Sorry, Peaks, there. I'm coming. In 1 second. Right. Sorry. Urian Timber defending now. Sorry, yes. Been busy. My bank has messed me up, so finally got enough money to buy myself a third kid. Come on! Which is my first shirt I've purchased myself. Hopefully, many more to come. I'm very happy for you, my friend Peakster. I'm so happy. I'm shocked it's your first shirt, but I'm very happy for you. Make sure you look after it. Don't wash it too much. I made a mistake when I was younger with my shirts. I used to wear them 24/7, so they constantly got washed, and I wear them in football. And so over the years, the writing went off, and then the shirts got damaged, and my mom ended up giving loads to charity. So I lost a lot of my original shirts. So my piece of advice is look after it. Don't wear it too much. Don't wash it too much. And enjoy it, man. I'm so happy for you, my friend. Well done. It's good to have you back. And if I'm sorry to hear your bank messed you up, man, but you finally got enough money to buy yourself. I'm pretty sure you're a millionaire. Stop it, man. You're a secret millionaire. Stop that. Right. Oh, it's not my first, but the first one I've bought from my own money. The others I've inherited. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, either way, look after it, man. Don't mess it up. But yeah, I don't know if you heard what I was talking about earlier, Peakster, just now, but I have a sense that Gyökeres and Saka don't really like each other or don't get along with each other too much, or just not really on a very close bond like you might see Saka with other players or Gyökeres with other players. Now that might grow, that might flourish, but I have a feeling that may be very detrimental to Gyökeres if he doesn't really start improving his game, because I have a feeling that Saka looks at him and thinks that he's not good enough to be at his club. I'll be honest with you. I feel like sometimes players, they get to a certain level at their club, um, where they feel like they can have a say or have an opinion about certain players that come in, or whether they contribute. And I guess that's part of being a captain as well. And he may look at it like, I'm going to be a captain in the future. I need to strengthen myself to, like, not have any emotion and not have any emotional connection, because he literally said that in that interview that I'm talking about. Have no emotional connection with anybody coming in that's new, um, unless they're super performing for the club, and then maybe from there, because he probably wants to bring people up to his level, similar to what a lot of the great sports people would do in team sports, like the Michael Jordan and so on and so forth. They want to make those around them, if they're not on their level, to at least bring them up at their own level higher. Oh, Martinelli comes in. That was a great ball from someone. I didn't see because I'm talking too much, but Benitez picks up the ball easily. I've never seen this Benitez in goal, by the way. I think this is the first time, or maybe I've seen him and I don't remember. Mateta now. I'm surprised they didn't try get Mateta. Maybe because they wanted to buy Eze. Maybe they should have done a deal for both Eze and Mateta at the same time. Or Crystal Palace was just simply not selling him. The fact that they went for Gyökeres, it baffles me. It really does. It really, like, when I see Gyökeres play at the Arsenal. Now, a lot of people have said to me, look, man, he had no preseason. He couldn't get into the rhythm. He couldn't shed off some of that summer weight. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. But that's all nonsense to me, because if you're serious about your career, whether you're with the first team or not, you go back to one of your older teams, you go somewhere else, or not even any other team, you go and train with your own personal trainer for a while at least. Like, what stops you from continuing your training and keeping you maintaining your weight and maintaining your speed? Like, he's got no speed, no pace whatsoever, man. Which surprises me, because from what I understand in Portugal, when I watch Benfica play, Sporting Lisbon, Porto, it's always fast-paced football. It's not always very slow. A lot of time, maybe over there, week in, week out is slow, but and then in the Champions League is different. Somebody just went down. Looks like a foul on the Arsenal player. It's a free kick. Yeah, Mikel Marino. He does get fouled a lot, I must say. Peakster says, so recently, apparently, Havertz is back in training. Yes, I saw that video today. Great video by the Arsenal Football Club they released. They welcomed Kai Havertz back in the fold with the team training. And he looks good. He looks like he's lost a bit of weight. I think I did. Pixar says, "Oh yeah, by the way, did you take a look at Julman? I think so. Wasn't he the player from Not, was it Bodo Glimt? Not Bodo Glimt. It's from the other one, Midtjylland. Wasn't he from Midtjylland? Was it Midtjylland or Bodo Glimt? I forgot. I remember you told me to look for him. Um, I think at the same time I had a look at him, but I'll look at him again because I don't remember. I think I did, but I'll look him up again. But I remember he's a player either at Bodo Glimt or Midtjylland, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but halftime, when it's halftime, I'll look him back up. I remember you said you did mention it last time as well. I will look him up. Um, but what do you think? He's Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. You said yeah. I remember you telling me he's got the doesn't he have the Arsenal tattoo on him on his shoulder or somewhere? I remember was he had a tattoo of the Arsenal, and he really wants to play for the Arsenal. Yeah, I remember. Now I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, what's happening with him? I don't know. I mean, I haven't watched him playing. I've seen some highlights of his, but I haven't seen a full game of him playing. To be honest with you, I'm gonna have to watch one of these sporting games to really have a look at him. Here comes Mateta though. Miles Lewis Skelly doing very well. Yeah, that's it. The crest on the shoulder. Yeah, now I remember. I did look him up. Yeah, I haven't seen him play a full match yet, but I have watched his highlights, and but the highlights will always be of things that they do very well. You really need to see someone play in a match to see. Yeah, but that's the thing. I saw the highlights for the national team. I haven't watched him play in a full game. That's what I mean. So the highlights are always the good stuff that he does. So you're only going to see him do all the good stuff. I want to see him in an actual game, um, and then really decide on in the game what he's really like and if he's good enough. Because the highlights do show him to be a great player, but then they'll show anyone to be good if he's got good moments. They'll show anyone to be great. To be honest. Um, I'm just checking on the Afcon score, guys, because obviously I'm keeping an eye on Afcon as well. As you can see, supporting Morocco. So I'm hoping Morocco does good this season. I'm probably going to support them in the World Cup as well. Well, probably more than likely. Right. So Tunisia is 1-0 up. That's very good. Nigeria 1-2-1 today. Senegal 1-3-0 today. Congo beat Benin 1-0. And then obviously yesterday's game, South Africa beat Angola and Egypt beat Zimbabwe. But the first or the second game of I think it was the first game of the competition, Morocco versus Comoros. That was a good game. Did you see that, Peakster? Do you follow any of the Afcon or watch any of the Afcon? I'm telling you, go watch. Kabi, the one that plays at, I think is it Olympiacos, isn't it? Yeah, he's at Olympiacos. What's the other team? Is it Olympia? What's the other team that the Nottingham Forest boss owns? Marinakis. It's Olympiacos, isn't it? Yeah, Olympiacos. Yeah, Kabi. I'm pretty sure he plays for. He's a striker at Olympiacos because he played against us in the Champions League. But go and see his goal for Morocco and Brahim Diaz as well, the Real Madrid player. They both were on the score sheet for Morocco yesterday. Morocco got a good team, man. Good team. Not only do they have a good team, the way they're playing, the way their manager has them playing is redonkulous, bro. It's not even ridiculous. It's redonkulous. I think they'll go far in the AFCON. They already won the Arab League, but that's kind of like their second or third team that played in that. The Arab Cup, because just before AFCON, they had the Arab Cup as well, where like all the Arabic countries play. It's a FIFA Cup, so it was quite good. But those are only players that play within those national leagues. So it's like they're not allowed to bring players that are playing for like European sides and stuff like. Whereas in AFCON, you can. AFCON is the first team, uh, um, where you have to put your first team players. Anyways, a corner for the Arsenal. Sorry, guys, I know I'm talking a lot. But I'm not really talking a lot about the game, but there's a lot of things because I haven't been doing any podcasts recently. So there's a lot of things on my mind and stuff I want to talk about that I keep remembering and that are popping up. But right now, Arsenal have a corner. Eze on the corner. Oof, and nearly another goal. Martinelli shoots. That went way wide. That went nearly to the corner flag. That was a bad shot on his right foot. It bended outwards rather than inwards. However, from the corner, so no guard flicks it backwards to the back post, and I see that someone nearly got. So no guard flicks it back. Oh, Saliba nearly got to it, and Gabriel nearly got to it. Gabriel Jesus, and he's claiming handball. Not sure on who. I don't know if they're checking it either. Let me have a look. Ah, that was too close. They're not gonna give handball for that. That was way too close. That was more like ball to hand. All right, here we go. Calafiori part. Oh my god, why is it so difficult? I'm so tired. Partnering Saliba at the back today. Calafiori partnering. I'm tongue tied because I'm so tired. Both of them at centre back, and let's see how they do as a partnership. Here comes Miles Lewis Skelly. No guard, fantastic player. Miles Lewis Skelly. I really want to see no guard do well at the Arsenal, and I hope he wins trophies with the Arsenal. He's one of those players that you really tend to like him. He seems like a very nice guy, very down to earth person. Miles Lewis Kelly. Well, I had to go back to Calafiori. Unlucky. I like the way Miles Lewis Kelly comes into midfield as well, showing that he can fill the midfield role if needed. It's good that um, a lot of these Arsenal players are multi-purpose, so they don't just have to play in one position. Yeah, they have a favorite position. Ooh, Calafiori nearly nutmegged. Who's that? Oh my god. Oh, Richards. Calafiori nearly nutmegged Richards to play a through ball. Something. Mikel Arteta saying something. I don't know what's going on. They complain. Oh, they're still complaining about the handball. Well, you can't complain. That's too close, man. And he hits his. I don't know. I don't think it's a handball. Pixar says, I'm keeping an eye on Tunisia as the Copenhagen forward. Ashuri is from there. Ah, okay. Humbleness is instilled in us Danes from birth. Fair enough. I believe you, mate. Because I have met a lot of humble Danish people. So I'll give you that one. They're nice people in general, to be honest, in Denmark. Ooh, Madueke loses it, unfortunately. No Gods behind the scenes video showed exactly what a great person he is. What the ones from the Arsenal thing, he's coming up to take a corner now. From the Arsenal Football Club videos. Yeah, there's that one, and there's other ones. Even when he was at Brentford and when he used to get interviewed and stuff like that, it's like you can tell from. Oh, long throw comes in. The old school Brentford no guard came, took the threw it in the middle of the box. Unfortunately, it's been cleared now, but just the Turin Timber who plays it, Gabriel Jesus, Eberichieze, who plays it back to Jesus. Jesus in the box. Oh, he wants to dance. He couldn't. Unfortunately, Martinelli there. He's trying to dance too many bodies in the box. Yeah, when he signed, yeah, I saw those videos as well. Those ones, and there was one from from before as well, when he was at Brentford. But yeah, you can tell like Madueke. Ooh, Madueke, unlucky. What happened? What? On Jeremy? What happened to him? Madueke gets the ball. Oh, he elbows him in the face, but by accident. He doesn't mean it. He's going to turn around and he's trying to fend him off. And his elbow went in his face by accident. So yeah, it's a foul, but obviously not a yellow card or anything. No intent in that. By the way, guys, I'm having a chocolate I got from my colleague at work today, Mr. Kevin himself. I thought he bought it for the whole office. And then he's like, no, that's just for you. I was like, oh, thanks, Kev. I appreciate it. Good man. Very kind of him. So I'm going to have a chocolate with my cup of tea. Unfortunately, I can't Bluetooth or airdrop anything to anyone, so don't ask me for a chocolate. Mm, old school fudge. Right. Ah. Mhm. Right, we're coming up to the 20 minutes. No one's broken a deadlock, but here come Crystal Palace. Oh my God. Julian Timber got caught in possession, but Saliba has to bail him out by making a great tackle to take the ball away from Mateta. But what was Julian Timber thinking there? Anyway, Eberiche Eze with a long crossfield pass. Now looking for Madueke. Can he get it? Ooh, a little bit too fast for Madueke. Couldn't get the ball, and the ball's gone out. Peakster says, we have something called the laws of Jante, which are 10 rules which sound depressing when you first read it, like you are not better than the crowd, but it's more of a way to say everyone's equal. Yeah. Where can I find those? The laws of, is it the laws of Yante or Jante or Jant? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm an avid Star Trek watcher, so in Star Trek, I'll consider myself a Trekkie. Madwiki! Oh, that angle looked like the ball was going in, but it wasn't. Gabriel Jesus tried to score it. Couldn't. Martinelli tried to keep the ball. Oh, he's gone down crying. I hope he's not injured. Great ball by Eze again. Eze's having a great game. Martinelli then with the ball in for Madueke. But Madueke got pulled in the box though. Surely is a penalty, no? Something we can't. Pixar says something we can't stand here gloating. Yeah, definitely. I will look them up. Pixar, the laws of Jante. But yeah, as I was saying, so what you're saying there, you are not better than the crowd. In Star Trek, I don't know if you know Star Trek or if you watched it, but from the original series with Spock, um, sorry, they created. There's a similar saying to that. It just goes a bit different. It goes, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So that's basically also trying to say like something along those lines. So it's more about the community and it's more about everyone together rather than individuals. So yeah, it's not exactly like what you're saying, you're not better than the crowd, but it is at the same time because the crowd is the many. So the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So you must always think of everyone rather than just about yourself. So here comes Eze. But I will look up the laws of Jante. Don't worry about that. I'm always interested in things like that. Here comes Gabriel Jesus. Crosses the ball in. Looks like Gahey took it out. Martinelli throws it back in. Richards heads it back out. Gabriel Jesus with the ball now. Martinelli with him. Plays it. Miles Lewis Skelly now. Miles Lewis Skelly plays it backwards towards Calafiori, who's got Saliba next to him, but he plays it to Urian Timber. Urian Timber to Madueke on the right hand side, right on the line. Plays it back towards Urian Timber. Had nowhere else to go. It was blocked by two players. They have to go all the way back to Saliba, who plays it next to him to Calafiori. And is Calafiori going to bring it forward? He does a little bit, but then plays in Miles Lewis Skelly. There's pressure from Crystal Palace now. A bit of press is coming in. But Arsenal keep it cool. Arsenal keep calculated. They keep the ball playing around. They're pinging it across the field. Here comes Saliba. Saliba to Calafiori. Calafiori, woof, with a dangerous ball, but it gets to Eze. Good pass eventually, but it looked dangerous. Eze is Jesus. This team is not playing bad, you know. Miles Lewis Skelly, Martinelli. They're actually doing pretty decent. Martinelli crosses the ball. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Gabriel Jesus with a great header. Unlucky, saved by Benitez. And then Madueke tried to come at the back post and just nick it and tap it in. He couldn't. Benitez was there. Unlucky for the Arsenal. Lot of mercy. Peakster says it's not actually actual laws, just more cultural phenomenon, but it's taught in schools from young age. No, I understand, but Arsenal with another attack. You mean it's not jurisprudence, but it's laws. Like there's natural laws in nature as well. So I know what you mean when you say like laws. I know it's not jurisprudence, as in like laws of the country and law and order and things like that. Um, but there's laws in science. There's laws in mathematics. There's laws in nature. So I know exactly what you mean. Out of curiosity, when do you guys celebrate Christmas in the UK? Have all the dinner celebrations and gift giving all happens on? No, 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 no. Um, so what happens is I work in an office. So in offices usually because they kind of like have like a 1 or 2 day or some even more, but a 1 or 2 day kind of like holiday on the 24th, 25th, and 26th, or sometimes just the 25th and the 26th. Actual Christmas Day is on the 25th. That's when people come downstairs, go to the presents under the trees, open up all the presents, and then they have Christmas dinner later on that day. And then obviously in the evening, people go out partying, whatever. It's Christmas Day. The day before the 24th is just Christmas Eve. So people are just at home together, waiting for the next day when it becomes Christmas. But when you're at work and work closes on those days, so you're not going to see anyone like your work colleagues, for example, on those days. So people at work might give you something because you're not going to see them on the 25th. Yeah, they're going to be with their family. You're going to be with your family. So what happens? Martinelli. Oh, Mikel Marino gets thrown on the floor and the ref doesn't do nothing. What happened there? Surely there's a foul. Ref says play on. Eberici Eze got the ball. No God. Yeah, so that's what happens. So you can get presents earlier, but those presents usually what people do is they don't open them. What they do is they like if you like say for example, you got a present at work, you might take it home, put it under the tree and open it on Christmas Day. Cross comes in for Martinelli and Crystal Palace Gay he has to put it out for a corner. That was a great cross. Unfortunately, Madueke can't get to it. That was a great play by Arsenal. Because everything happens on the 24th here. I meant, and then of course, work school is closed until the 2nd of January. Well, that's really good because actually, to be honest, here in England as well, oof, they showed the Gabriel Jesus header as well, the save from Benitez, and now the second one. Well, no, that's the same one. Oof, I meant Wake, two saves from Benitez. He actually made two saves, two incredible saves. His goalkeeper's not half bad. Right. Corner from the Arsenal. I'm going to get back to you, Peakster. Give me a second. Corner from the Arsenal. Madueke on the corner. Ooh, Mateta heads it out on his fast Calafiori who shoots, but it goes over the bar. Right. So even here in the UK as well, schools they go out before Peakster. So schools were already out from last week. I think from like the 18th, 19th. Some of the most of the schools, and then workplaces as well. Not all workplaces, but mainly offices, governmental offices. Pardon me. Like let me just see that again. Oh, they're showing the same one again and again. Right. So yeah, so that's exactly the same. Schools went out from last week, and they go all the way to the 5th of January, I think, and some workplaces do as well. So yeah, it's the same as what you got, guys. It's just not some workplaces. There's only on that one day, Christmas Day, and then maybe the next day, Boxing Day, that they'll give their staff off. I used to work at a company before the company I work for now. um, they would not give us no day off. What they say is that we'll pay you extra to come in and work. You get like I don't know £100 extra or something like that. You get £50. Yeah, you get £50 for £100 for Christmas Day, £50 for New Year's Day, because they are open 7 days a week, 24/7. They don't close other than their in the evening time, their closing time. So they're open every single day. And I used to hate that. I used to hate having to work on those days. I'd have to take them off, but they'll try and give you incentive to work on those days. But yeah, a lot of places they close here, dude. Pfizer's in the house. That's my mom. How you doing, mom? You okay? Love you. My mom always supports me. Bless her throughout my life. Even with this, she doesn't know what's going on or what I'm doing, but she's supporting nonetheless. So bless you, mom. Love you. Peakster says everything business related has their last day open day today until the 30th, so people can buy stuff for the New Year's. But on the 30th, everything's closed. No, everything is open here on the 30th. Only the 25th. Here is only. Thank you. My mom says love you too. Only only the 25th here things are closed. 30th is open, and the first. I think maybe the 25th and the first. Maybe I don't know, to be honest with you. But I know the 25th buses don't run, trains don't run. I mean, people that need to go to work usually. I mean, it's the taxis make the most money in the whole year that day because it's like double or triple the prices if you want to go by cab, and a lot of people they do take cab and Uber and whatever. Peaks says Pfizer, your son is doing a great job and is getting the recognition he deserves from bigger creators. Thank you, Peaks. That's very kind of you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm sure my mom will appreciate that too. Right, free kick coming in for Crystal Palace, but it goes all the way out, and it's a goal kick for Kepa. And that was Jeremy Pino, I believe. Mikel Marino, Calafiori, Miles Lewis Skelly, Urian Timber runs. Ah, Urian Timber almost bombing down the line, but it goes out as a throw in for Crystal Palace. That was a waste of a throw from Crystal Palace because they gave it straight back to us. But now we lose it, Mateta. Oof, and we get it back. Miles Lewis Skelly, what a tackle. Ooh, and he loses it as well. Gets caught in possession. Here comes Crystal Palace. Uh-oh. Looking for Mateta, couldn't get to him, and the ball comes back to Arsenal. Miles Lewis Skelly, Eberici Eze now. Eberici Eze! Oh, he gets tackled, but it's a foul. He gets tackled by Lerma. But it's a foul for the Arsenal. It's a free kick. I bet you any money if you do a poll with the Arsenal fans, yeah. Obviously now it's in retrospective, but even before, even I think at the start of the season, if you would have done a poll and asked the Arsenal fans whether they wanted a Gyökeres or a Mateta, for example, I'm pretty sure I'd say for about maybe 70-80% of Arsenal fans would have said Mateta. I don't think anyone was really, although everyone was just gassed with the fact that we was getting a striker. Nobody actually looked into whether he was actually good enough for the Arsenal system, for the way we play, for the other players, or even just how he plays in general. Because it's so crazy that they scouted him. What a tackle from Norgard! My God! Here comes Urian Timber. Mikel Marino through ball to Emerick Eze, who gives it to Jesus. Oh, caramba! Gabriel Jesus gone down again. Don't tell me he's broken again like glass. My God. Senzun in the house. Peaks says, I mean, I was all in Gyökeres even when we tried to get back in on Sesko. That's what I mean. A lot of people got gassed. Senzun says, come on, you Gunners. I just hope next season his levels just go crazy. You know, I like the fact you said that, Peakster. I like the fact that you want to give him time. You want to give him a whole season and then see what he does in the follow-on season. Because you're right. Sometimes players, Arsenal in the box. Looks like Norgard might just do another throw for the Arsenal. Long throw. Sometimes players do come in and they do need some time to settle. But then again, sometimes it just doesn't work out, man. Like, look at Mo Salah at Chelsea. Mo Salah at Roma. It wasn't until he got to Liverpool where you really saw. I mean, you saw flashes of work. A long throw comes in. Oh, Madueke headed it out. Why did he do that? Here comes Christian Norgard again. Mikel Marino 1-2 with Urian Timber. No, Urian Timber crosses it in back post. But Richards heads it out. It's another corner for the Arsenal. Yeah, sometimes Sensoon says, "Come on, you Gunners." Sometimes, yeah, it does happen like that. I'm trying to remember Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry, when he came in his first season, don't remember him lighting up. But the thing is, you could see his potential, and you could see, and obviously, bad corner. You can see things that he was doing and his pace, for example. You see he was running behind it, like you knew something was coming. I don't have that feeling with Gyökeres, man. I just don't have it. I didn't have it when they were gassed in the beginning of the season, but I just jumped on the bandwagon of yes, we're getting a striker. Somehow I thought they would have seen something I didn't that made them think, yeah, he's the right guy. So I went with it. But now that he's come to because I don't watch the Portuguese league, but now that he's come to the Arsenal and I'm watching it week in, week out, and I'm seeing him being it's like he's got weights tied to his ankles and he's running around with like, or he's wearing boots or something like Timberland boots or something, and they got metal wrapped around. Like it's so slow, he can't get away from us. Like not one defender. It doesn't matter what team, whether it's Wolves or whether it's Man City or whether it's doesn't matter what level of team. He's not getting away from the defenders. Here comes Eberici Eze, plays it to Madueke, who crosses the ball in, and the ball goes out for a corner for the Arsenal. Surely. Oh no, the ref said it's a goal kick, but it's not. It's a corner. Oh, Gabriel Jesus tells him calm down. Gabriel Jesus going mad. He said this was a corner and he's not getting it. That's mad. Let me see. Was it a corner? It was a corner. Mateta headed it out. What the hell? How did they not see that? God. Right. Pizza says, I'm not going to shoot him down. I mean, he showed great skill earlier, but I want to see that. Maybe I want to see that consistently. Maybe even in the last couple of games where he can just shine. Hopefully, I don't know what you've seen, Peakstar. I'll be honest with you. I like the fact that you don't want to shoot him down. I really respect that because I have that emotional connection with Arsenal where if someone's not, I'm shooting him down. I don't know. You're right. Maybe I should take a leaf out of your book and be more patient. But what I'm trying to say, I haven't seen that. What you're seeing, you're saying showed great skill earlier. Where? Which part? You're talking about when he was at Sporting. Because you know what it is with Gyökeres, right? That's what I want to see what you're talking about. I want to see what everyone was hyping up about. I want to see what everyone was raving about. I keep hearing people like, yeah, but his numbers. Yeah, but his numbers. Like, I don't care about his numbers. Because let me tell you something. Thierry Henry had no numbers before he came to the Arsenal. Anelka had no numbers before coming to the Arsenal. But you watch those players and you see like, yo, these men know how to strike. With Gyökeres, I don't see that. He just doesn't look like a sharpshooter to me. And then they say to you, yeah, but he's a flat track bully. Yeah, but Arsenal don't need that. And then they'll be like, yeah, no, but they do. They never had that. You want someone to just be bashing the defense while the others can do everything else. I don't want that. I want a striker that can get me goals. That's how you win the Premier League. You win the Premier League by having a 20 goal a season striker. Look at Man City. Why do you think I was telling everybody Man City is the favorite at the start of the season? Because they have the best manager and they have the best striker in the world in Haaland. Or Holland. They call him Holland. I think in Norway is Holland. But everybody else calls him Haaland. But anyway, if you don't have a striker that'll get you 20 goals, I don't care how many goals the rest of the team get. You're not winning the league. And we are struggling with goals. We are struggling with goals, saying now, are they going to score? No. The ball came in the box again, but again, no goal. We're not scoring. Beginning of the season, at least we were scoring from set pieces, and then now everyone's figured out the set pieces. Here comes Martinelli in the box. Plays it to Miles Lewis Kelly, who crosses it. Madueke controls it. Shoots! Oh, Benitez with another unbelievable save. Oh my God. Benitez for Christmas. I don't know what to say, man. My God. Walter Benitez. First, he makes a double save from Jesus and Madueke. Now another Madueke shot. But why did he shoot right at the keeper, man? My God. Right. Peakster says, remember the Leeds game where he scored twice in the first goal where he cut in from the left past three defenders, scored when everyone thought he was going to pass. Yeah, that is probably that. And there was one flash I saw in what game was it where he didn't do nothing, and then in like the last minutes, wait, hold on, Martinelli outside the box crosses it in. Someone score, please. Jesus brings it in. Oh God, the ball gets cleared off of the penalty spot. There was nobody there. Somebody just flicked it into the penalty spot. Who was that? One of the Arsenal players just flicked it just to go into the penalty box. Might have been Yuri Timber, but a cross comes in. And Benitez with the flying jump punch to punch the ball out. Calafiori now. Right, I got about 5 minutes left. Yes, Peakster. So that one that you're talking about, I'll give him that. And there was one. Oh, here comes Saliba. Martinelli on the left-hand side. Eze on overrun, doesn't use him, goes to the byline. Crosses the ball in. Boom! Yuri Timber. Corner for the Arsenal. Oh, no, Benitez saves it. Yes, there was that one. And then there was that one. So we played. Who did we play? We played Everton, Wolves. Was it the Wolves game? Who was before Wolves? There was a game before Wolves and we won that as well. And we won that also like very ugly. Or maybe it was the Wolves game. I don't know. One of the recent games, definitely not against Everton, but one of the recent games as well, like in the last minutes, he showed something like that as well, but didn't get the goal from it. But he took a shot that went just... Oh, Martinelli just sold a dummy! Oh, my God. Yuri Timber with the head unlucky, but Martinelli just dropped Canvo on the floor. Oh my God, look what he does to Canvo. Look. He drops him. Oh my God. Oh, Yuri Timber with the header unlucky. You had to keep it down. He went up unlucky. Peakster says, don't worry, brother. The goal will come 80% possession in 41 minutes. I know, but bro, you need to have finishing power. This is what we're talking about. We don't have a striker. If we had an actual striker, like imagine Mateta in our team right now, or Ekatike. We'd be 3-0 up by now, Peakster. This is what I'm saying to you. I'm saying we don't have one of those strikers that when he's on the pitch, any of those chances we just had would have been finished. He would have had maybe 2 goals or even a hat-trick because of the supply that we give him. But I bet you any money, and that's why I said earlier in the game, maybe Gyökeres should have played in this game. Less pressure, right? The team is playing much more freely. Handbrake off. Much more chances. Ooh, unlucky. Yuri Timber look for Madueke for the through ball. Free kick for Crystal Palace. Yeah, so what I'm saying to you, if we had that striker, proper striker, and they had so many options. So many people last season in the summer were like, oh, but there's no strikers about this. What are you talking about? There is so many strikers about. I'll be honest with you, yeah? Peakster, I would have even went and got Strand Larsen from Wolves, yeah? And given him a chance to see what he would have been able to do at Arsenal. I'm not saying to you he's some incredible, but he would have got him for cheap. And if it didn't work out, worst case scenario, you get somebody else. Or we have backup anyway, just in case. But to go and spend 62, 63 or 58 or 60, whatever it was, million on Gyökeres, I just want to know what they're seeing. So, obviously, he's signed a 4-year contract. I'm pretty sure they'll keep him at least for a season and a half or 2. So, you're right. Maybe we've got to see next season how he's going to be, and maybe he will start lighting up the Premier League and starts dominating the Premier. I wish it for him. I want it for him. Any player that chooses to come and play for Arsenal or put the Arsenal shirt on, I'm supporting them. That's what I'm saying. I'm not stopping my support from Gyökeres. I want the best for him. I want him to score. I want him to become the best. I want him to shine in an Arsenal shirt. But I can only go according to what I'm seeing. And from what I'm seeing, he is a very far away from Madueke. Runs to the Yuri Timber, crosses it in. Martinelli grabs it, controls it. Eze there asked for it, but couldn't get to him. Was that Wharton that got the ball? Or Lacroix? No, it was Wharton. What am I talking about? Calafiori goes all the way back to Kepa. Right, it's 2 minutes of injury time, guys. I wonder what's happening at the AFCON. Tunisia's 2-0 up, Peakster. That's the last game of today. Madueke dancing around. Mikel Marino. 1 second, Peakster. I'm coming back to you. Mikel Marino goes to Calafiori. Madueke comes up. Can we get a goal before half time? Ooh, I look like Calafiori wanted to shoot from there, but he chose not to. Look how deep Mateta is. That's how you know they're just pulling up the low block, not to concede, maybe go to penalties or whatever. Because look how low they are, man. They've literally. I told you that it's gonna be a 5-4-1. I said that to you lot. Miles Lewis Skelly, Martinelli. Oof. Peakster says, I also feel like we have a little bit of a feeder issue like United had with Hoyland because we have to play around the center and he's used to play through it. Arsenal cannot afford to lose or draw any games, especially with Man City so close. You're right, Sensoon, but this is a Carabao Cup. So this is not the Premier League. This is a cup, but still, it's a quarter final. So you don't want to lose it. And obviously, you don't want to bring your confidence down by losing a game. You want to maintain your winning streak. Oh, looks like a clash of knees between Canvo and Martinelli. Don't tell me he's injured again. He tries to go past them, and then Nketiah and Canvo was there, and looks like Martinelli's injured again, man. My God. Um, we can't, but luckily this one is a Carabao Cup. Oh, Pixar already answered soon. Okay. Confused when I saw Kepa, but then I realized, oh, okay, so you didn't know it was Carabao Cup either. Yeah. Yeah, so Carabao Cup, guys, a quarterfinal, so we can't lose this. We want to keep winning, obviously, and we want to start winning the first. This is the first piece of silverware you can win in the season in the English leagues. The first competition in the top half of the leagues or the top of the leagues, or mm. Yeah. So the first trophy or the first piece of silverware that any team can win in the English leagues is the Carabao Cup. After that comes the Premier League and then the FA Cup. That's the three you can win nationally, and then obviously the Champions League in Europe or the other European cups you're in. But looks like Martinelli is injured again. I'll be honest. He says he's fine, but he's feeling something. I'm getting fed up of this, man. I am really getting fed up of these Arsenal players, all made of glass, man. So what? Clash of knees, shake it off and get up. Do you know how many clash of knees I have on a Sunday when I play football? Like I get it, they're professionals, they gotta be more careful, but come on, bro. Like you're a man, bro. Shake it off and keep going. Like imagine Martinelli doing what he's doing now if he was a player in the 80s. Bro, they would have killed him. I once heard a story from Paul Scholes and Patrice Evra about Mateta declare it about what's his name? What's that player that was at United again? The Portuguese one, Nani. I remember hearing Patrice Evra and Paul Scholes talk about Nani when one time he got tackled and the tackle was a little bit hard and he started, it's half time, guys. Sorry, it's half time. Let me just pause this. Yeah, and he started crying. He got tackled and he started crying, and Paul Scholes just looked at him and went, "What?" And he started cussing him. That's the funniest football story ever. I'll be honest with you. Like, can you imagine what these players would think of you? Like, if you was just there, like crying when you get tackled. It's ridiculous. Right, guys, it's halftime. Peakster sends soon Pfizer. Peakster says, "Wish Hikapia was forward because good God, a hit he took when three defenders got injured. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's why if you go back, Beaster, to all my watch-alongs, and even when Hikapier come, yeah, I kept saying to everyone, watch this guy. He will show you what a player is supposed to. He's got the beast mode button. He presses beast mode, yeah, and no matter what knock, touch, push, kick, whatever happens to him, he firms it like a soldier and keeps on carrying on. I'll be honest with you, I was worried in the last game against Everton because I think in the first 5 minutes he went, oh, my shoulder. And I was like, oh, no, Hikapi, don't become one of them. But guess what? He went through the whole 90 minutes, didn't even come off. I was like, salute to this. I hope he can influence others to be like that, man, because we need him. You're right. Hikapi is an absolute beast. But guys, no, he wasn't at Bayern. He was, yeah, Bayern Leverkusen he was. He won the German league with Bayern Leverkusen. Oh, good God, a hit he took when three defenders got injured. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was at Bayer Leverkusen and with Xabi Alonso, obviously. And at the same time, Shaka was there, former Arsenal player Granit Xhaka, because he was with him at Bayern Leverkusen. And he kind of told him to go to Arsenal. Um, Oh, the Bayern game you meant? Yeah, I think that's the first game he came on for a full game, didn't he? Or was it the Chelsea game? Maybe I think it was the Chelsea game was the first game he came on. But anyway, yeah, the Bayern game, Chelsea game, all the recent games he's played. I'm so happy we've got him. I'm so glad that he's part of our team, and I think he's still on loan. So I hope they sign him in even this January or whenever. I hope there is a buy on clause in the contract where if they really want him, they have to buy him, and they'll end up signing him because he is a great addition to the team. Um, I'm surprised even Real Madrid didn't go in for him. To be honest with you, that's how much I rated him, even when he was at Bayern Leverkusen. I'm surprised that Xavi, Xabi Alonso didn't say to Real Madrid, "Look, listen, we need backup. Here's another Brer, Capie, boom, boom, but like I said to you, because Granit Xhaka was in Leverkusen, he advised him to go to Arsenal, and then obviously after speaking with Arteta, he said, and he felt the vibe of the crowd and the vibe of the team and everything like that. He's like, no, I'm gonna go to Arsenal. I'm gonna get more minutes at Arsenal. I'm gonna play over there. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, guys, I'm quickly gonna make myself another cup of tea. I'm gonna go to the boys' room and I'll be back for the second half. So don't go nowhere. Go make yourself a cup of tea. Go have yourself something to eat and make sure you're back in about say 13 minutes so you can watch the second half. Let's go. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened, but I had an issue downstairs. I'm a bit late. I do apologize. Let me just update the minutes. Right, here we go. I'm caught up. I'm so sorry, guys. Uh, oh, that's from the first half. Right, sorry, guys. I'm back now. I do apologize. I know I'm about 4 or 5 minutes late for the second half, but I had a minor issue downstairs. I had to quickly sort it out before I came up, so I do apologize. But I am back and ready to go. Right, looks like Crystal Palace is putting the pressure on Arsenal the second half. Here comes Gahey, and it's a goal kick for the Arsenal. Gahey's claiming a corner. Ref says no. Oliver Glasner, not happy, says that was an absolute. Sorry, not penalty. I'm talking about corner. Sorry, I said penalty. I meant corner. Was it a corner? No, it wasn't a corner. It's a goal kick. He didn't even touch Saliba. Right, guys. So listen, 50 minutes have been played, and Arsenal haven't scored yet. This is a quarter final of the first trophy that we can win. I'm struggling to understand why it's taken us so long to score in football matches. Calafiore, very strong. That was dangerous, but very good play by him. That was very dangerous from Calafiore, though, I must say. No God. Eze. Lewis Skelly. No God. Peaksy, you're still with me, yeah? Kepa. Long ball forward. Looking for Madueke. Bad touch by Madueke. Couldn't control it. Gahey was there. They really got Gahey on Madueke now. Right. Calafiore on Mateta. And Calafiore. Surely it's a foul. Ref says no, it's a corner for Crystal Palace. But great play by Calafiore. But it looks like they've put Gahey on Madueke now. Good. It looks like they've put Gahey on Madueke. It's going to make it more difficult for him. I'm sure the changes are going to come up at some point. Lewis Skelly's on Richard. But he's like a head bigger than him. That's just funny to see, man. Right, corner for Crystal Palace coming up. Ooh, it goes right back out. It doesn't even clear the first post. Nice and easy for the Arsenal. Nice and easy for Kepa. I'm also glad to see that the back four doesn't matter that they have a different keeper in goal, that they're as confident as ever. Because sometimes defenders they end up losing a bit of their confidence because they're like, okay, I'm not sure about the person that's in goal. He's not the regular person in goal, and they don't hear that noise coming from the goalkeeper that they're so used to. Maybe this one is more quiet. Maybe he doesn't say anything. Maybe he says the wrong thing. So they tend to get nervous and a little bit more anxious. But not with the Arsenal defenders. They're very comfortable, very confident, as if David Raya is in goal. Madueke, great pass to keep the ball in, but Arsenal lose it. Oh no, God. Calafiore is a free kick for the Arsenal, but no God needs to be careful because he could have just got a card if the ref saw what he did. Right, let's see what Tunisia is doing. Tunisia still 2-0 up. Not bad. Against Uganda. All right, Wharton, Gahey, Richards, Eze, Christian Norgard, Marino, to Jesus, to Marino. Bro, Jesus is doing the same thing again. He just keeps dropping and being. Oh my God! He just slapped the floor like he's injured again. In it, Pinksy, you gotta be kidding me. But I hate that man. What happened to him? Oh, clash of knees as well. Look, I know, I understand they hurt, bro. It's like a sting, but that's it. Shake it off and keep moving, man. Lacroix and Gabriel Jesus, clash of knees. Thank God he shaked it off, man. I'm just I get worried every time an Arsenal player goes down for a little bit too long. I start getting worried. I'm like, oh yeah, no, he's broken. It's like they're made of glass or something. Like I don't get it, man. All that training they do. Peakster, you saw that video, that same video you were talking about when you saw Havertz training. You saw the kind of training that they do, like all that kind of muscle training where you make sure that your muscle, your joints, everything is strong enough, can withstand a lot of different knocks and bruises and this and then. But none of that seems to be helping. They always made of glass. Here comes Jesus. Eze. Oh, bad ball by Jesus, but it goes out for an Arsenal throw. I have a feeling if Arsene Wenger, if Mikel Arteta makes some changes, here we go. As I'm saying it, Trossard is there. I feel like now Trossard's gonna make a big difference. I'm not gonna lie. He'll probably get a goal because it's these kind of games when you make the changes. Because we're already dominating. They're nowhere near us, but it's just no one's breaking the deadlock. Then when the subs comes on and the deadlock is broken, here comes Madueke. Crosses it in. Eze, score! Oh, gets blocked by Lacroix. Gabriel Jesus now. Gabriel Jesus, what was that? He just stood on the ball and had the ball taken away from him. What was that? That was disgusting. Lacroix's got the ball now, shakes off Eze and is running forward. Mateta, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Here comes Gahey. Oh my God. Mitchell back to Gahey. Looks like Crystal Palace is trying to keep possession now. Oliver Glasner probably told them, listen, we haven't got a lot of possession. You need to try and keep possession more. They're doing that now. They're not losing the ball as quick. Here comes Wharton. Shoots. Why are they letting him shoot like that? Inches away from the post. Kepa was nowhere near it. How are they just letting him run and shoot? It's not bloody Ryan goal. All that space. Look at that. Miles Lewis Skelly should have closed him down. That's where experience counts and inexperience comes in. Miles Lewis Skelly running off of him and then just putting his hand behind him and allowing him to shoot. You can't do that. You got to close him down. Eze as well. Ooh, was that a handball? Right, Trossard's come on, surely for Martinelli. Or is it for Gabriel Jesus? And Martinelli's gone in the middle. No, it's for Martinelli. Here we go. I still can't believe Gabriel Heinz is on the bench for us, as a coach. Crazy. I used to watch that guy play for United and Madrid and I used to hate him. Now he's at the Arsenal. It's crazy. Madueke, Marino, and he goes down. No foul, says ref. Why are they dropping on the floor? Wharton. My God, man. Mitchell, Wharton. Beekster says, "Yeah, the Jesus comeback. You could tell his surgery was rough, but just makes you easier to injury. Yeah, but my God, it's just too many times, man. It's just too much. But yeah, you're right. Obviously, he had the ACL, so and he done both his ACLs. But then again, look at Urian Timber. Urian Timber when he first come to the Arsenal, first couple of games, and he got tore his ACL, and he came back stronger, man. I don't want to jinx him, God forbid, but like so far so good with him. Mikel is worried by the frequency of the swapping out when somebody gets a knock. Yeah, of course he will be. Sorry, I just had to think about what you were saying, but yeah, he would be. I mean, any coach, any manager would be worried, man, because it becomes a habit. Then all of a sudden, long throw comes in from Crystal Palace. Richards. Oh, Kepa! My God, if he didn't save that, that would have went all the way in from the throw. Who threw that? My God, that bounced awkwardly right in front of Kepa. Thank God he saved that. Would have been the most embarrassing goal ever. Here comes Madueke on the other side. That should be a warning shot to the Arsenal. Start scoring goals now because Crystal Palace will get back into this game. They will knock you out of this competition. They're a cup team. They won the FA Cup last season, the same cup we got knocked out of by Newcastle. Norgard taking a long throw now. Is it long throw or corner? Norgard taking a long. My God, I can't believe what I just saw. Peakster, did you see that? I didn't see who took the throw. Was it Canvo that took the throw? A long throw all the way from near enough the halfway line, man. Here comes Norgard with the same thing. Let's see if we can capitalize. Not as good as a throw, but ooh, still got the ball. Urian Timber still got the ball. Skelly, Norgard, Saliba, Norgard crosses it in. Ah, no one there really. And Richards heads it out. Calafiori plays it back to Eze. Eze got Trossard with him. He plays in Trossard. Right, Trossard now. Calafiore. Riccardo Calafiore. Right, Saliba. Mikel Marino. Here comes Madueke on the right hand side, just by the line, running in. He goes into the box. Plays in Mikel Marino, who tried to play it back to him, but Crystal Palace play it out. Free kick for Crystal Palace on Wharton, I believe. So ball has to go back. Oh, look, Steve Parish. Lacroix to Richards. Richards loses the ball, plays it to Gabriel Jesus, who plays it to Trossard. Trossard gets caught in possession, but gets the ball back. But Lacroix clears it. That was a bad piece of play by Trossard. He should have been aware. Somebody should have told him a player's coming in behind him because he's got the ball picked out of his own pocket. Miles Lewis Skelly now. No guard. Eberici Eze. Oi! You ran a circle around him. Trossard. Skelly. Skelly. Trossard with a crossing. Boom! Looks like Madueke tried to kick is a corner for the Arsenal. Surely. You what? How's that a goal kick? I'm pretty sure Madueke kicked it against Gahey and it went out. It deflected and went out. How is it not a corner? I'm confused with this ref. Right, changes are being made for the Arsenal. Who's he calling back? Just telling them, hurry up. You move. You come, hurry up. Saka. Oh, Gyökeres thought he was getting cold. He told Gyökeres, "No, you go back. You don't worry. Bring Saka forward." That was funny. I hope I can clip that bit. I'm gonna find that video and clip it. That was funny when Mikel Arteta, whoever saw that. I hope you lot paid attention to what happened, because I'm pretty sure both Saka and Gyökeres was running towards Mikel Arteta when he told them come. And then he went to one of them. No, you go back. No, I don't want you. You go back. And then he told Saka to come. Oh, when Gyökeres is just eager to come on and prove everyone wrong. At least I'm happy for him that he's got that in him. But bro, you're not a Saka yet, man. You're not on Saka's level. Saka's a game changer, bro. Saka's a star boy. Here comes Eze. Oh, Trossard gets slapped in the back of his head and is a foul for the Arsenal, and it's a free kick in a pretty decent position. Surely they're going to capitalize on it. Here we come, Odegaard and Saka. I told you the game changer's coming on. Boom! Imagine no Rice, no Gabriel, no Hikapié. Oh my God. No Mosquera. We got. Hey, listen, man. Right, here come Odegaard and Saka. Eze coming off. I'm pretty sure the game's going to change here in our favour. I'm not going to lie. Unlucky Eze. Had a pretty decent first half. Went a little bit missing in the second half. Madueke coming off as well. Captain's armband going on Odegaard. Go on, Saka. Show them why you're Mr. Arsenal. Come on, man. We need to go through to the semi-final, dude. Come on, man. Right, looks like Odegaard's taking it. Well, not the greatest ball, but Trossard's got it. Marsley with Skelly. Saliba back to Odegaard. It wasn't the greatest kick by Odegaard. Maybe come Trossard. No guard to Odegaard. Trossard. Skelly. Trossard. Calafiori back to Trossard. Great play. Ooh, he tried to cross it. Square across the box. Couldn't. It's a goal. It's a corner for the Arsenal. Unlucky Trossard. Great play. Great vision by Calafiori to spot him. I wonder if he will put Gyökeres on at some point. Here comes the corner from Trossard now. Surely this is a goal. This is it. This is it. Believe it into existence. Here we go. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Ball gets headed out all the way to Odegaard. Odegaard plays it back to Trossard. Trossard is going to run to the byline. No, he plays in Calafiori again. It goes back to Odegaard. Odegaard. Does he play Trossard? No, he goes back to Saliba. No, Miles Lewis Kelly. Miles Lewis Kelly goes back to Odegaard. Odegaard crosses it in. Jesus! Oh my God! It's unbelievable. Inches, millimeters away from going inside the goal. Just past the far post. Ooh, it bounced right in front of the post and went out. Little bit more on the inside. What a great header from Gabriel Jesus. Unlucky that it wasn't on target. Benitez would have just watched it go in, but it was so unlucky. But very well done from Gabriel Jesus. It's the month of Jesus. So let's hope Jesus can get a couple of goals in before he gets substituted for Gyökeres. Because it looks like Gyökeres will come on at some point. Yeah, Gabriel wants to hear it. Gabriel wants to hear it. Richard's on the floor now. Looks like he's crying. What's going on? Gonna get a lot of injury time at the end of this half, I'll tell you that. Message. I don't know. Let's have a look what's happening in AFCON. Oh, Tunisia 3-0 up. Not doing too bad, mate. Oh, guess what, Peakster? Elias Ashuri scored twice. And Shiri scored once as well. Your player, the one that you're looking out for, scored twice, dude. He must be a good player, man. Did you say he plays for Denmark? I mean, he plays in Denmark. What club does he play for? He's pretty good, yeah? I'm just trying to look him up now. Oh, he plays at Copenhagen. Okay. Oh, yeah, you said it right there. Copenhagen, yeah? Copenhagen. Fair enough. I might have to keep my eye on him, mate. Well, at least he scored 2 goals today. Yeah, this injury is going on for long. It looks like Richards might have broken his leg or something. They got the stretcher out. They're padding up his leg. Imagine they're doing all that for Richards, who's a Crystal Palace player. But then yesterday with was it yesterday or day before yesterday with the Isak? They just got him walking off the pitch and they paid 150 million. 150 million player. They don't do what they're doing for this probably £8 million player. Look, fam, they're putting him on the stretcher and everything. Yeah, it looks like he might have broken a leg, man. Well, you never want to see that happening to any footballer. So unlucky, Richards. You've been doing all right. You've been playing. Look, look, look. They're covering him, everything. Like all the medical staff came out. I think that's the Emirates medical staff as well. That's the medics for. So the medical staff of Crystal Palace being helped with the Emirates medical staff or ambulance crew, I should say. Oh, he fell awkwardly on it. He fell on it and something happened. Oh, bless him, man. Unlucky, son. Hopefully he'll be all right. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Maybe it's just a hairline fracture. Right, Will Hughes comes on for Chris Richards. We're gonna have like at least 10 minutes or at least 8 minutes of injury time now. Look, listen, guys, they might actually beat us. This might actually go to penalties and then they beat us. How about that? Wait, is Carabao Cup two legs in the finals? No, it's not. It's just one game, isn't it? Oh, here comes Gabriel Jesus. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. No. Oh, and he shoots over the ball. Oh my God. He still needs to get his sharpness back, but he's getting there. Look, I'll be honest. In a game, he gets more chances than Gyökeres does. That's the God's honest truth. He's probably in the last two games has had more chances than Gyökeres has had in the last 5 games that he's played. It's very strange, and that's what I mean. It's like he's not even creating anything. He's not even having chances where you say, okay, at least he's getting chances. Soon they'll be going in. No. Like, see just now what Gabriel did, for example. Chase the ball, for example. Peekster says if it goes to penalties, he has to put right on. He won't do that. He won't do that because he won't disrespect his number 2 keeper. You can't play your number 2 keeper unless he's seriously bad at taking penalties where like like he will not save any penalties. But you can't say that about Kepa. For him to be a number 2, he would like that cannot happen. That Mikel Arteta would never do that. If he does that will be the strangest thing he will ever do. I'll ever see him do. Because you can't have a keeper playing very well, having a clean sheet throughout the whole game, but then you tell him, no, I have no confidence in you to save penalties. I'm going to put on my number 1 goalkeeper. That destroys a player. That will finish him. But I'm hoping it doesn't go to penalties because penalties is pretty much 50-50, Peakster, man. It's just like your chances of winning, the odds of you winning just drop significantly. And again, Arsenal playing with no goals. Like, look, 77 minutes in, all this striking power, but no goal. That's like, imagine Peakster, yeah? Imagine you've had all the weapons you can ask for. Here comes Crystal Palace. Here comes Mateta. Saliba, his countryman. And the ball goes out for a corner. It's a corner for Crystal Palace. Saliba helping out Kepa. Great defending by William Saliba to stop Mateta. But look. Even this, the run that Mateta made. I haven't even seen Gyökeres do that. I swear to you, I'm telling you. Like, I look at different. Look at Voltamada in Newcastle. Bro, this Bray just can't. Like, he could have got a hat trick the other day against Chelsea. Like, you can tell, yeah, he's got it. He's got what you need to get goals in the Premier League. I don't know, man. Just so confused with this Gyökeres. I'm just so confused. Anyways, a corner for Crystal Palace. I forgot what I was bloody talking about before that. Did Mateta just keep that out? I think Mateta just took it off the line. Ball comes in again for Crystal Palace. Handball, surely. Ref says no. Clear it. Odegaard. Hughes. Odegaard. No guard. Trossard. Trossard just twists and turns and then plays it to the other side with Saliba. As Saliba quickly plays it into Odegaard. Odegaard to Trossard. Trossard bombing forward now. But no one with him. Miguel Marino. Jesus shoots. Oh, Benitez saves again. Oh my God, Benitez is the man of the match. Oh. Brother. Gabriel Jesus again with another chance. If it wasn't for Walter Benitez, my lord, that should have went in. Oh my god. Saliba, wait, where are you? Are you still at the Saliba tackle? We nearly scored, dude. But yeah, Saliba was part of that, so I don't know what part you're talking about. The corner now. The corner comes in from Saka. I did tell you the game will change when that man they come on. 1-0 to the Arsenal! Let's go! Set piece again. Saka on the corner. I just need to see who scored. I didn't see who scored it. Calafiori? Was it Calafiori? Mikel Marino? But it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Let's go! Tell me it was Jesus that scored it. Who scored it? Who scored it? Finally, Benitez couldn't keep it out. He couldn't. It's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Great delivery from Saka. Absolutely fantastic. It looks like it might even be an own goal. There we go. Let's show the replay. So Saka takes the corner. Calafiori heads it down. Oh, William Saliba. Oh, that's what you're talking about. You're ahead of me. Oh, no, it was an own goal. It wasn't Saliba. It was an own goal. Was it Lacroix? Yeah, it was Lacroix. Own goal. Yes. That is what. Yeah, that's what you was talking about. Yeah, that means you're a couple of seconds ahead of me. Because I'm thinking you said Saliba, and I was like, what? Own goal by Lacroix. Fantastic. I told you we got to believe it in existence. It's 1-0 to the Arsenal again. Let's go. Right, quickly. Saliba, let's go. Come on. 1-0 Peaks. I said, Pfizer, yes. Goal. And then Saliba scored. That's what I was talking about. Right, now the floodgates should have opened. Now we're going to end up winning 3-0. Pardon me. Oh, here comes Odegaard. Odegaard. Norgard. Lewis Skelly. Trossard. All the way back to Ricardo Calafiori. Saliba. That's why I didn't realize who scored, because it was an own goal. I just saw the Saka corner, and then I saw the ball pinging in the box, going left, right, and center, and then it just went in. I didn't even know who touched it. Gabriel Jesus, great tackle. Jesus still going, running to the byline. No, coming. Oh, that was nearly a great piece of skill from Gabriel Jesus. I'm telling you, Peakster, in this one game, he has shown me more than Gyökeres has the whole season. And Gyökeres has got like 4 or 5 goals. 3 of them being penalties. So technically, he's only scored twice. And Gabriel Jesus could have had 2-3 goals in the one game, and he would have outscored Gyökeres, who's had like from the start of the season. Right, here comes the long throw for the Arsenal again. Norgard. What a throw. Flicked on by Calafiori. Saliba. Norgard. Ooh, and he kicks it out. It's a little bit too hard. And it goes all the way out for a Crystal Palace goal kick. The thing is, Crystal Palace have to come out now to play. That's what Oliver Glasner and his coaches are thinking about. What tactics are we going to use? Because they're going to have to come out. The problem is, if they come out, they know Arsenal's dangerous and will hit them on the break, and then they'll get more goals, and then it's game done. So they're thinking, how are we going to tactically... Look, they're going to want to make changes now. How can we tactically somehow get back into this game just to manage to get a 1-1 and take it to penalties? That's what I was talking about. I love the optimism. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. When you said it, that means I'm a bit behind, man. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I'm like 20 seconds behind, dude. There we go. It's a goal kick for the Arsenal. I think now I'm in sync with you lot, because I think I was a bit behind, you know. Oliver Glasner can't believe it. He thought it was a goal. Here you go. They show it again. Oh, so Urian Timber hit it against one of the Crystal Palace players. Then Lacroix tried to clear it, couldn't, and it goes in. Crazy goal, but we'll take it. Saka again for the assist. Gabriel Jesus comes off. Looks like Declan Rice is coming on. I thought they were putting Gyökeres here. Gyökeres is getting normal ratings. I'm telling you. Even in the Carabao Cup, Mikel Arteta's like, nah, forget Gyökeres. So I'm going to put another midfielder on just to secure the midfield. Forget getting more goals. It's a madness. I'm like 1 minute and 30 seconds. No way. That's crazy. Well, even now. That's mental. So wait, how many minutes are you on, Peakster? How many minutes are you not on 85? You might be ahead of me then. Rice, unlucky. Lewis Kelly, long ball forward. Trossard claiming for a corner, and the ref is not giving it. He's confused again. There's something wrong. You're on 87 minutes. No way, yeah. No, so I'm 30 seconds behind you. Because I'm on 86:37. Wait, that's crazy. How can I be 30 seconds behind you? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, hold on. 1 second, Peak. So I'm gonna catch you up. I don't know why that happens to me. Might be an internet issue. Here we go. Surely I'm in sync with you now. I'm on 87:34. What minute are you on now? Hughes running forward. Saliba there protecting his goal in his house for an Arsenal goal kick. Surely I'm in sync now, right? I'm on coming up to 88 right now. Yeah, I'm on 88 minutes now. Surely you must be on 88 minutes now as well. You can't be ahead of me. Right, Kepa's gonna take the goal kick. Don't forget, guys, we've got like 8 to 10 minutes of injury time. Trust me. If he's gonna be being on a silly thing, what he might give 6 to 8 minutes. Minimum at least 6 to 8. Someone's getting a yellow card. Who's getting a yellow card? Well, can I say something? You know, the broadcasters today, whoever's doing the camera work for the replays and where the camera's at the time is really bad. ITV's like their camera or the Carabao Cup, whoever's doing the camera work, it is terrible today in this game. The replays take too long to come in. That's one. Two, the camera's always pointing at something else when something else is going on. You can't see what's happening in the game. It's ridiculous. 88-40. Yeah, so we must be in the same now. Look at my on the top here. Is it the same as this? You see the 89-29 here, 89-30. That must be similar as you. Oh no, but maybe because there's a delay on YouTube. Maybe there is like a 5 or 10 second delay on YouTube. Maybe you need to rewind a little bit or whatever on YouTube to sync it in with me because I think there's a delay from a live stream. Shouldn't be because it's called a live stream, but I don't know. Odegaard plays it forward looking for Rice. Rice is chasing it all the way to the corner. All the way to the corner, to the byline, and loses it. He loses to Lerma. 9 minutes. I told you guys. What did I say? I said 10 minutes injury time if he's going to be an idiot. I said 6 to 8 if he wants to be nice. And it was right there, smack bang in the middle, 9 minutes. Yeah, I think that's what it is, dude. Right, Calafiori, Miles Lewis Skelly. But it says you're live with the red dot, but I think YouTube has the settings on by default. I don't know, mate. You know what it is? I think it's because I'm using a streaming platform that I've connected to YouTube rather than going directly on YouTube live, because I can't do that yet. I can't go directly via YouTube live, which eventually I'm hoping to do. I don't have enough subscribers yet, dude. I'm such a small content creator. Yeah, hopefully in the future, once I get to a certain level, I can just... Oh, Urian Timber again. Benitez with a save. How is he doing that? Walter Benitez, my God. How is he not Crystal Palace #1 keeper? Who's Crystal Palace's keeper again? Urian Timber stole the ball from Gahey, took a shot and couldn't finish it. Benitez literally saved this captain. What a block from Walter Benitez. I'm telling you, that is some great goalkeeping. Yeah, I am live, but the reason I think there's a delay. Here comes the corner from the Declan Rice on the sixpence. Oh, why did you header it that way? Headed it the other way. Arsenal could have had like 10 goals in this game, man. My God. We must have had it. I can't even count. We must have had at least 15 shots or at least 10 on target. Anyway, yeah, so I am live, Peaks, but I think it's because I'm using a streaming platform to go onto YouTube live. And it's not directly from YouTube that I'm going live, because YouTube requires you to have a certain amount of subscribers or a certain amount of this, views, or a certain amount of that. And obviously, bro, I've only started like a few months ago. So it's like I'm so small still. I can't even go directly onto YouTube. I gotta just be here doing this until more people get me more subscribers, Peaks, man. Go around, advertise me in Denmark. I don't know if you're in Copenhagen or a different city, but tell people about me, man. Tell your friends, tell your family, whoever's an Arsenal fan, tell them, yo, go check this Brit out. Or even if they don't watch my content, just tell them to subscribe, man. Eventually, someone might like some video and whatever. But because I don't push for these things, you know how people, when they make their videos and they're like, oh, please like, please subscribe, please this. I don't chase all of that. I just let it grow organically and naturally, bro. If people want to, like, just like you, if people want to gravitate towards my content, towards me, more than welcome. Be part of the family, be part of the community. But, maybe it just takes time. It takes time to grow a tree. You put the seed in the ground, and then slowly, and then over years, this tree grows and flourishes, and then eventually, after years of it growing, it might give you some fruit. But otherwise, I mean, you grew like what 50 subs in the last 2 months? Yeah, I think so. Ever since Fan Reaction TV put you on, so once it picks up, it'll go fast. Well, you know what? Yes, yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping for that. Obviously, it is what it is. But definitely that did help. The fan reaction definitely helped. Oh no! No! I knew it! I knew it! I told you! I said to you, this is how they're gonna play. They're gonna come out and do a tactic, get the goal, but I knew it! I knew it! Oh no! They couldn't see the game out for another 5 minutes. You idiot! Damn! And they let Margehi get the ball in the goal. Stupido, stupido, stupido. They let their captain. Oh, it's terrible. It was a free kick. Comes in, great free kick and the header. Who was it? Lerma with the header and then Gehi to tap it in. Oh, that's bad defending, man. How are you letting them? Oh my God! What a shambles! What an absolute shambles! And he put. Oh my days, man. Oh, I knew it. 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 I literally said, watch when he was talking to his coach. What did I say, Peakster, when he was talking to his coach? I said, literally figuring out tactics just to get a goal back so that they can equalize and take it to penalties because they are going to sit back now. I'm telling you, man. And I did say they can even win. They can even. Oh, here's Calafiori. What, did his contacts come out or something? What's going on? There's something wrong with his contacts. It's either the contact's gone inside the eye on the side or it's falling. Oh my days. I tell you what, we was just talking about Bobby Bounce and the Fan Reaction TV. I guarantee you he's gonna have loads of Arsenal fans on this. If he does a video for this one, he's gonna go mental. I can't believe it. That's so bad, man. Such bad defending. It was Lerma. Lerma jumps up ahead of Calafiori, who gets something in his eye, and then Gehi just comes and he finishes like a striker, bro. Just taps it in. Look at that Oliver Glasner sliding on the pitch. He's loving it. He can't believe it. Yo, I know I'm laughing, but this is hurting me, bro. Because this is really, really bad. I don't think people understand the significance if we go out of this competition and we lose to Crystal Palace. Yeah, they're a cup team. They know how to run to make a cup run, but bro, you're not understanding. Teams that win leagues and win titles, they have no problem seeing these games out. We've been on top of Crystal Palace from the first minute. We could have had 7 goals. Just Gabriel Jesus could have had 3 goals. Madueke could have had 3 goals. I'm telling you guys, I'm starting to feel like it's over for the Arsenal this season. Honestly, I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to get that doubt is creeping back into me, yeah, because of the way they're playing. Because of the way they're playing, doubt is creeping in. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Arsenal fans, and I hate this rubbish about people talking about, oh, but you know, there's internet Arsenal fans, and there's the match going Arsenal fans. I don't want to swear, and I don't want to use foul language, but please shut the front door because that is no difference between this kind of fan, that kind of fan. How about those poor fans that can't afford tickets but love the Arsenal probably more than you do, and you want to call them, oh, they're internet fans? How about that? How about all of these people be quiet and stop segregating the fans of a club? Miles Lewis Kelly. Segregating the fans of a club, calling them this and calling them that and blah, 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 blah. No. Let's all unite. Let's all be one because we all love Arsenal the same. It doesn't matter. You go to a game. So, look, what about these people that have been on a waiting list for a season ticket for like 10 years, 12 years? You're going to call them, they're not real fans. They're internet fans. They don't go to the matches. Nah, bro. There's people, one, there's people that can't afford it. 2, Arsenal tickets are like gold dust. You don't go down the road we're not Fulham, we're not Queen's Park Rangers, we're not West Ham, we're not Tottenham. You're not rocking up and finding Arsenal tickets anywhere. Trust me on that. Yeah? So let's get that straight first. And I'm telling you, look, if we don't win this game, if they don't get a goal right now, like I said, exactly the same thing I said against Wolves. If they don't get a goal right now, it's game over. Saka, fouled. Free kick? No. Referee says play on. Look, watch them score now. Watch Crystal Palace get a goal now. Jean-Philippe Mateta, Kepa. Thank God for that. If Kepa did not come out right there, that would have been a goal. Free kick for the Arsenal right now in our own half. If we don't get a goal, it's over. I'm telling you, that's why I was talking about the Arsenal fans. Majority are gonna have doubt creeping in. It's got nothing to do what kind of fan you are, whether you go to the match or you don't. Everyone's gonna start because of the recent history of Arsenal, the way we've been. We always capitulate at this time of the season. Things go wrong, we fall behind, we start losing games, we lose our confidence, we lose our momentum, and wham, bam, you see us in second, third, and then second position again. It looks like it's bridesmaids all over again. I hope it's not. I hope they win this game just like they did at Wolves to prove everyone it doesn't matter. Even if we give them a goal back, we somehow know how to finish the game. If you consistently keep doing that, then yeah, you're starting to show that you got potential. But every time this happens, we struggle to score a goal. We let teams back in. Yeah. We don't finish them off even though we're much better than them. You're not winning no title. You're winning nothing. Zilch. Nada. Adios. Ciao. See you later. Go to sleep, son. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. It's a shambles right now. It's an absolute shambles. Oh, yes, snap. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Thank you for reminding me, Cheekster. Uh, it's just I'm so upset now, man. So let me just read through the chat quickly. Uh FFS, Crystal Palace goal. Also, you've got to score and whoops, always right before the new year. Yep. Yep. It's the it's the ghost of Christmas past. Here it comes. Rice. Wait, Benitez is man of the match. I'm telling you, Walter Benitez is man of the match. Give him the trophy now. Give him the golden gloves. Give him whatever. He's the man of the match. I don't get it. Walter Benitez is the man of the match. It looks like it's going extra time and penalty, guys. And I'll be honest with you, I can still see us winning, but I can easily see us losing. It's not a given anymore. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, Peakster, it's the ghost of Christmas past. Look, game's done. It's look like we're gonna go to extra time now. And I was hoping it wouldn't, but looks like it is. And I got bloody work in the morning. And I still got to be doing a whole extra time of this now. So an extra half an hour and then potentially also penalties. And I wanted to just finish this game, go to bed, and wake up fresh in the morning. Now I'm going to be super tired. Last 3 seasons, Peakster, you think this has only been happening the last 3 seasons? This has been happening even when Wenger was there, mate. Bro, we let Leicester City win the Premier League in the year that we should have won it with Arsene Wenger. We let Leicester City win the Premier League. Who do you think was stopping Christmas around during that time? Exactly. No, you know what? Look, Jokeres is still there. We can put Jokeres on. Put Jokeres on. Let him win us this game. If Jokeres comes on and he scores the winner, just imagine how much he's going to go like that. He's going to sit on his pedestal like that with his chest spread out. I'm telling you, put Jokeres on. Let him get the goal. Take off one of the defenders. Show us that you got some cojones. Show us that you got some cojones. Take a midfielder off or take a defender off and just keep putting attackers on. And let's see what happens. I'm laughing, but I'm in so much pain inside, Peaks, that you don't understand. I'm going crazy. Because at this point, why not? Yeah, why not? That's what I'm saying. Why not? Put him on. Let him get a hat trick in half an hour. Imagine if he does that. Yo, can you imagine if this was a league game? Can you imagine if this was an actual league game and we're dropping points and Man City was right behind us and they would have overtaken us? Can you imagine that? Now you understand why I am so worried and why doubt is starting to creep in. And I don't care what any Arsenal fan says. Every single Arsenal fan, if you're truly an Arsenal fan, you have doubt creeping in on you. Only because you know your team. Only because you know that in this type of game, we really should have been putting Crystal Palace to bed. They've been rubbish. They've been absolutely rubbish. If it wasn't for their goalkeeper, if it wasn't for Walter Benitez. Oh, what? They're going straight to penalties. They're not even doing extra time anymore. What's going on? Oh, if they changed it, I forgot. Did they change it? They cancelled extra time. They're going to penalties. No, they are playing it. No, they're going straight to penalties. It looks like they might be going straight to penalties, mate. No extra time. Just straight penalties, dude. So, yeah, straight penalties, Peakster. We might actually lose. There's not even no time for your crest to come on. I forgot that they changed the rules. There's no more extra time. Right, here we go. Right, penalties, guys. Hope to God Kepa turns into Champions League Donnarumma from last year. I told you he's not going to change the goalkeeper, Peakster. I told you Arteta would never do that. But here we go. Let's see. The first penalty by Odegaard. Oh, I'm so anxious. Right, here we go. Here we go. Our captain, Martin Odegaard. Come on, I know you're not going to miss. I know you're not going to miss. Yes! Heavyweight. Here we go. Come on. Lot of mercy. Right, now coming up, Jean-Philippe Mateta. The question is should we have bought Eze or should we have bought Mateta? No, Eze is the one. It's one of us, you get me? But as a striker, probably Mateta ahead of Gyökeres. But here we go, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Miss. Show us why you didn't want you. Ah, he puts it away like a proper striker. Like a proper sniper. Sharp shooter. It's 1-1. My mom says, go. It's penalties, mom. Bless her. She's so cute. Oh, Declan Rice. Deckers. I know you're putting it away, Deckers. Future captain. No, I haven't forgotten his hat. I know he scored a hat trick, bro, but that's not what I mean. Right, Declan Rice. Yes! Heavyweight. Chat to me now. Let him mercy. Come on. Yeah, no, I know. I remember his. You're talking about Gyökeres. Of course I remember his. That was early in the season. What was that? Leeds or someone? When we won 5-0, wasn't it? But one of them again was a penalty. I meant as in like we're not gonna get a hat trick in this game. Come on, says Peakster. Come on. Right, missed this. Come on, Kepa. I know what you can do, mate. Come on, mate. Vatos locos for life, I say. Ah. Oh, it's 2-2 in penalties, guys. Uh-oh, Saka. I'm nervous. Saka, I've seen him miss penalties in big competitions. He did it in the Euros. He's got a bad history of missing penalties under pressure. Come on, Seksuka. Bukayo, big Bukayo. Big Bukayo. Let's go. Oh, I'm nervous for this one. I'm not going to lie. This one is making me a bit nervous. But I have faith in you, man. I have faith in you, big Bukayo. I have faith in you, big Bukayo. I have faith in you, Saka. S to the A to the K to the A. Yes! Boom! Come on! Lot of mercy! Chat to me now! Se me hace! Let's go, big Bukayo Saka. Right, Hughes. Oh, he's missing it. Oh, I can tell in his eyes already. He's not feeling it. I can tell he's gonna miss. Look at him. He's nervous. Look, the Crystal Palace fans know. They already got their hands on their head. They're like, oh no, it's Hughes. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss so badly. Kepa's gonna make a wonderful save. Come on, Kepa. Come on, Keps. Oh, he scores. It's 3-3 on penalties, guys. I told you. This is nerve-wracking. Here comes Trossard. Oh, you're talking about Eze against Tottenham. Yeah, I remember that one. I thought you were talking about Gyökeres. Because Gyökeres got one hat-trick, no? I think he got one against Leeds, didn't he? Or did he get 2 goals against Leeds? And I remember him getting a hat-trick. I'm not going to lie. 2 goals and a penalty. Very early in the season, but I might be mistaken. But yeah, definitely Eze. Ala is in the house! Oh my God, Abel Hassan! First time I have seen one of my, well, if not my best friend is online and he's in our chat. What are you doing, Mr. Hoshan? Big Basra King. Right, here we go. Trossard. Yes! Big bad boy Trossard, chat to me now. Come on. I can't believe Mr. Hoshan is in the house. Right, here we go. Come on, miss. Yeah, 2 goals, but I know, didn't he got a hat trick somewhere? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, come on, miss. Ah, what a great penalty, my God. Mikel Merino. It's going to be so bad if one of them miss at the end, you know. Oh, I can't stand to watch this. Oh, I need to get up. I wish I had my stress ball, man. Woo! 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 Oh, he hasn't got one, no? Oh. Mikel Merino! Yes! Heavyweight! So I'm talking about. Come on! Lot of mercy. Se me hace. Yeah, he's gonna miss. Lerma, he's gonna miss. I can see he's nervous. Lerma's gonna boot it right into Rosette. Watch, and then all the Arsenal players are gonna run to Kepa. Watch it. Se me hace. Lerma, you're gonna miss it. Oh, not one save. My God. Oh, getting tense. Oh, Calafiori. Oh, I don't know. Oh, oh my God. Oh my leg. Mm. Oh no. Calafiori. Don't let me down, son. Riccardo Calafiori. Yes! 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 Heavyweight. Come on. Lot of mercy. Kill him. Seriasa. Mr. Ala Hoshan says 6'5". Come on. Let's go. How's Basra, my friend? How is Basra? Alright, here we go. Oh. Ah. One of you missed! Not Arsenal! One of the Crystal Palace players! Come on, Yuri Timber! Oh, this is getting stressful. This is not good for my stress levels. My cortisol levels are rising right now, guys. This is not good. Come on, Arsenal, dead this. Look, the Arsenal fans are not even looking confident. Oh. Oh my days. Oh my days. Timber. Yes! Timber. Come on. Lot of mercy. Kill him. See me, I say. Usa. Usa. Come on, come on, miss you patata. B.I. Come on, miss. Oh, no! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, Saliba! Oh, Saliba! Salibaba! William! Yes! Oh, heavyweights! Come on! Lot of mercy! See me, I say! Lacroix. This is the person that scored the own goal. Come on. Shoot yourself in the foot again, please. I can't stand still, mate. I can't stand still. This is so nerve-wracking, man. Yes! 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 Kappa saved it! Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Chat to me now! Heavyweights! Lot of mercy! See me, I say! Come on! That was nerve-wracking. My God. Yes! We did it, guys. We did it. Come on, Arsenal through to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Woosa. Woosa. Now we can party and cheer. Right, guys, Arsenal go through to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Peakster says yes, Kepa. See, you wanted to take Kepa out for David Raya. Never change your goalkeeper. Always take that lesson, Peakster. Right. Peakster says yes, Kepa, let's go. Mr. Hoshan says yes, win-win, come on. Peakster, yes, it's over. And Faiza, my mum, says yes. So I'm talking about, guys. Well done. Thank you for joining me today. Peakster, as usual, thank you. Mom, thank you for joining me. Ala, it's amazing to see you here in the chat. You need to do this more often. Come join us. And everyone else, Sana, and everyone else who joined us, and everyone else is watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for contributing to the community, to the watch along. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Adios.